Hello, welcome into this November energy update. So today I haven't prepared anything actually, so I'm just going to connect directly today with source energy and ask how does it look for the next month? What does it look like? If you're new to this channel, welcome in. My name is Nina and I have been in contact with source energy since I was a child. And I have been working as a psychic medium and a healer for many years and a teacher. I don't anymore, but this is the way I share now on YouTube. So welcome in if you're new. So we're going to look at the energies for November. Now, first of all, I have to say that I'm sorry that I didn't do an October video. But I was kind of out of it in the whole month of September, so I was sick, so that's why I didn't do that. But anyways, the feelings I've been having for the times that we are in and what I see that other people experience, just to do that first, is a feeling of going through a lot of old stuff, kind of doing the last leg of the awakening process or the dark night of the soul for many. Doing the last leg of looking at old patterns, looking at old belief systems and dealing with old energies coming to the surface, to be felt through and released. So I feel I've heard from a lot of people as well that this fall has so far been quite devastating in that sense. But at the same time, and also as we have seen in the world with lots of wars and earthquakes, and there's a lot of stuff coming up to the surface, which is what we have been talking about for a while, that we knew things were going to come up now, kind of the last hurrah of the old masculine energy. So I feel like we as light beings and those, or not as light beings, but the humans waking up to who they truly are, have really gone through that part now this fall. But now I feel like, my feeling at least now before I kind of connect, is that things are calming down. It's getting more quiet now. We have been through, as I said, a lot of rough stuff and been feeling through all of this. But I feel like now we're kind of finding our balance more, and it's going to be a little bit more quiet is what I feel before we get into it. But that's kind of my energetic feeling about it. But let's just sink down properly here and connect to source or to spirit in general. There might be other beings coming through as well. I don't do trance channeling, I do mental channeling, so we will just see what happens. Just a second. Okay, so what they're showing me first, I have to share that first because this video is being made the 20th of October, that's today. And the first thing they showed me is that there's kind of a last bump at the end of October. Yeah. So I feel like November, as I said earlier, I felt like that was going to be more quiet, and they say yes, that's true, but first we kind of have to go through this last bump of October. And so that's kind of it's the last hurdle, but it looks kind of, it might be for some a big hurdle, okay? But I feel like we are ready to take it on now. I feel like we know that this is the last leg. We know that this is, we are getting closer to being done with all of this old stuff now. But this last part of October will be somewhat turbulent, so they just wanted to kind of say that first, since I'm probably going to put this out quite soon. So that's the first thing they showed me. But then they showed me a calmer November, and it's going to be even more calm towards the end of November was kind of the energy that they were showing me, because I see it in energy you know. So let's just see what else they have to say. Okay. Okay, thank you. Okay, so what they're also showing me is that the energy, the vibrational energy of angels, the angelic energy, if you will be stronger and stronger now as we get towards the end of this year. So towards the end of, or when we get into November, their presence will be stronger and stronger, is what they're telling me here. So you might want to communicate with your guardian angel or with the angel of your preference, and see if you can strengthen the bond with them. I feel like they're going to be very present, that they're going to be very loud, if you will. They're going to be sharing more information. They're going to be wanting to help more, to be more part of whatever it is that we are going through. So so that's why Spirit is showing me this and telling me to say that it's an invitation for you to strengthen your bond and to open up for them to intervene or for them to help. So you can pull cards, you can talk to them, you can pray, all that stuff, whatever it feels natural for you. But definitely a more presence from the angels. Okay, what else? Okay, so they're giving me this image, and I'm going to try and explain what I feel around it, because the image they're giving me is snow. It's snow that's kind of landing on top of everything, and everything becomes calm and still and white. So for me, the message with that is that they will put their kind of calming blanket over everything, and there will kind of be a stillness. There will be something soothing or something to kind of still things, and that's of course good news in the turmoil that we're having now. That something will be kind of, they will help in calming things down, is what I feel. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so they're talking about opening up and trust. So we've heard this so many times before, but what they're saying now is that this is the time to really step into faith, to really step into trust, to really open up to the fact that they are here. This is true. What we are talking about here in this channel is actually true. It's time to let go of the doubt, is what you're trying to say. So can you kind of put that on the agenda a little bit? If you have doubts, then work with it. Find out where it's coming from. See if you can meditate and let go, feel it through, let go, those kind of things, because they say this is the time to step into the trust and the belief, because there are other things coming down the road, and they need the light workers to trust and to know and to share, so that more people are prepared for what's coming. Because there are a lot of things coming to the surface now regarding, scientists are finding out more and more about what consciousness truly is. So what we already know is kind of, becoming more known to everybody. And also about the UAP or UFO, if you want to call it that, more of those kind of phenomenons. And also, it will probably soon be revealed that, yes, we have already had contact with them, and this is something that, the government already knows. So it's all of these things coming now. And as I've all been talking about for a long time, this last kind of surge of the old masculine energy and receiving the new masculine, and the merging of the feminine and masculine, all of these things happening. So they need us as light beings to really step into the work, to really step into the trust, to understand and to learn more, and to also teach others, to share the knowledge. We need, all hands on deck, kind of. So that's why they're saying, okay, can you this month accept this help from the angels and step into trust, and enhance your gift if you can. Work on it, really put it on the agenda, not just saying that, yeah, I believe in this, and then go by your day and do what you have done always. No, change it up. Walk the talk, kind of, is what they're asking us to do. So it's a little bit of tough love here. But that's what I get. Okay, so let's see what else it is that they want to convey. Okay, yeah. They're talking about this big shift. I mean, as I have been saying, is that last September 2022, I did a channeling where all of the beings that I had worked with so far, being it people from other planets, starfamily, angels, jeshua, everybody came together as one entity. I saw them kind of coming together. I'm getting chills all over my body. Coming together as one entity and speaking as one, telling me that the shift was here, that they had already put the 5D grid on the planet, and now the grid was, kind of activated, so that the energy started emanating more and more and more out and changing kind of the rest of the planet. And that started last September 2022. So this has been going on for a little over a year now. And of course, it's growing and growing and growing, and more people are getting more and more into the 5D and understanding all of this, waking up, all of that stuff. So what they're showing me now is that this shift is coming to a pivotal point at the end of this year. That's kind of what they're showing me. So these months, all of this rough stuff and wars and all that's been happening has been necessary to purge the planet from all of this. It needs to come up. And as I said also about trafficking and child abuse, all of these things that has been coming to the surface, it needed to come up so that it could be released, so we can let it go. And now we're kind of getting more into, as they said, this last hump of October, yes, but then things are going to calm down. There's and it's going to be massive, is what I feel. It's going to be a massive feeling of love, a massive feeling of safety and security, if we are willing to accept it. And more will come, be revealed when it comes to consciousness, when it comes to UFOs, when it comes to what we truly are in essence. So all of these things, I mean, scientists are now understanding this. Mainstream media doesn't want to talk about it, but that's part of the control thing again, So, but they can't contain it for much longer. It's coming out. It's going to be known. And that's what's going to happen. So that's part of a pivotal moment in this huge shift, is that all of this is going to be known to everybody. And so that's why they need us, who has been working with this for a while, who has been doing the awakening, to kind of step it up and be guides, and also be beacons, and also be the rock, if you will, for people who, for this information is new to, or they don't understand, or they're feeling confused, or they are experiencing, anxiety or whatever. So we need to be there for them, and we need to hold the energy and the space, meaning we need to remember who we are as light being, as these supreme beings that's part of the God source energy. We need to stay and vibrate in that energy, meaning we have to meditate more. We need to kind of lift that energy so that it gets enhanced, because when we put our energy, whatever we put our energy into will enhance, will grow. So if we put our energy and focus into this light, into this angelic energy, then we are going to be part of that growing even more. So that's what they're asking us to do. And there is something huge going to happen towards the end of this year into the beginning of next year is kind of what I see. Okay. So let us ask if there is more information here. Okay. Wow. Okay, so they're saying that people will experience more and more miracles. People will experience seeing flashes of light, seeing orbs. You will see and you will feel the presence of light beings, star family, angels, more and more around you. You know, also nature energies, nature spirits. If you go for a walk in nature, be alert, look, because you might see flashes of light or things moving, or you know, it's you're going to feel and see their presence. Okay, so that's what they're showing me. They're showing me that they are really present in our life now, in our physical 3D world, and they are in that sense also waking people up. Yeah, and it will be more and more and more. You know, we haven't even seen half of it yet. So yeah, that's what they're showing me. Okay, what else, Spirit? I just need some water. Yeah, they say you will hear of extreme healings happening, you know, like miracles like that. Where people can be really sick one day and then boom, everything is gone the next day. You know, those kind of stories. People being saved from being hit by a car. All of a sudden, there is something happens and they feel like they're being pulled by someone. So they're going to be more hands-on in helping us and showing us who we truly are, and that their world is actually real. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So they're inviting us to feel the energies more. They're inviting us to feel crystals, to feel, go out and, you know, touch and feel nature, feel each other's energies. Sit and just, you know, with your palms up, like so, and ask to receive energy. Play with it, you know. Expand your knowledge when it comes to energy work, okay? Yeah. Yeah, okay. So, and they're reminding me also to tell you, and I got that also in a reading I did the other day. They show me the I don't know if you have all seen Star Wars, the movie Star Wars, but there is a character in Star Wars called Luke Skywalker, who's kind of the main character of the entire Star Wars universe. And for many years they have thought that you know the group that he is part of, the good side, called the Jedis, that they're kind of special, and you have to, of course, take an education, and not everybody can be a Jedi, all that stuff. But in later in the movies, Luke reveals that we all have, or you know, they all have the energy within them. They all have the force, as they call it, within them. So in that sense, anyone can train to become a Jedi. It's not just a certain few, and that changes kind of the whole thing. And so so they show me that to translate into our world, which is, it's not just this chosen few who can be psychics, who are mediums, who can be channelers, who can be healers. We can all be that. We all have that within us. We are all made up by the same energy. We are all made up by the same components, you know. And so you can do the same. There is no difference. We are all the same. And so they're reminding me to tell you that, remember that you can do it too. You are a psychic, you are a medium, you are a channeler, you are a healer already, because you as a light being know all these things. So they're kind of reminding me to tell you and to trust that we can all do it. This is who we truly are. This is our true essence, okay? The light and these gifts are our true essence. The human is just a part that we're playing for a small amount of time in our entire lifespan, which is forever. So remember what you are, what you're made of, and what you can do, because we can all perform miracles, actually. So it's stepping into that power of you, the remembrance of who you are, that you are you're one with the angels, actually. So that was just a reminder from them as well. So don't be afraid to step into expanding those gifts that we all have, and trust them. Trust that you also have them. Is there anything else, Spirit? Okay, they're saying stand firm, stand firm. Okay. Stand firm in the light is what they're saying. Stand firm in the light, and they're repeating that. So I guess this last hump of October might be a little bit of a shaky one. And they're saying stand firm in the light. And also as we get into November, that light is just going to grow and grow and grow and grow. And that might be frightening for many people who have not experienced these kind of strong energies before. So they're just saying stand strong in the light and ask for their help. And they will be there, and they will make you feel safe. Because all these strong energies might make your physical form feel out of balance. And so that might be very scary. So just ask them to help you with that, so that you can integrate more of the energy and open up to see more as well. I think that was it. Let me see. Yeah. Okay. Now they say that that's what they have so far. They might ask me to make another video come mid-November, but I'll look into that. But that's all they wanted to share for now. So I just have to respect that and leave it at that. If you have any questions for me or for them, then type those down in the comment section and I will answer them. Yeah, that was it. Thank you so much for being part of this video today. Wishing you a beautiful month wherever you are in the world. Till the next time I see you.